Esto es Fincate. Bienvenidos a la casita de Wendy. I don't know. Do the Spanish call a Wendy house a Wendy house? We've had some really cold weather. The sun has been out, but the wind, the wind has just been dreadful. Anyway, from yesterday afternoon the wind dropped, and this morning it's still nice and calm. It's cold, but it's workable weather, and it's time to plant some seeds. Okay, well, in no time at all my little Wendy house has filled up with all sorts of crap, basically. But it's stuff that I can't do without. I had a nice clear table. I no longer have a nice clear table. Most years I buy little plug plants, little plantlets from the garden centre, and I will do again this year, and put them straight in the ground. I also have in the past grown from seed, but I didn't have a space to keep all my little seedlings, and they usually cluttered up the veranda, and it was just a nightmare and extremely messy. Now, of course, the plan is to do that here, but having looked, I can clear space for potting, but I don't really have anywhere to put the seeds. I'll need to jiggery pokery things around. A couple of years ago I grew about 150 broad bean plants, thinking that I might get a good haul of broad beans, and boy did I. And I did dry some of the seeds, which I thought we would cook them because they're fava beans, and there are some really nice recipes, Middle Eastern ones, for using them. But honestly, I think I cooked them once. Anyway, I decided that, okay, they're 2 years old and they might not come to anything, but I'm going to plant some of these seeds and see what happens. I soaked them for probably 30 hours actually. It was only meant to be 24, but life gets in the way. And I shall put a few in pots, and the rest I'm just going to put straight in the ground. If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. This year I'm also going to be planting some cotton again. I still have quite a few cotton balls left, but I'm thinking ahead. Can't remember actually what that is. Is it an oleander? I don't know. What's that? What else have I got here? I bought some celery. I have not done well with celery in the past. What's happened in the past is it hasn't actually grown big long shoots like that. It's grown little tiny ones and then gone straight to leaf and then to flower. Peanuts. I have bought there's not very many in there. I think I can plant in winter. It says plant in winter. And see, yeah. Now, they grow peanuts commercially just about 50 kilometers away from us here in Badajoz province. About 5 years ago, I planted loads of peanuts direct into the ground in the garden. Can you guess what happened? Yeah, I came out to find lots of little tiny holes and no peanuts. I think it was mice. So I haven't had another go, but this time these are going into pots and then I will plant out. I've also got some green beans. I've not done well with beans, as in this type of bean, or peas to be honest, in the garden, but I'm not giving up. So I can start planting those very soon. It says March. But obviously March here is very different from March in the UK, and the seeds come with a variety of languages on the back. See, I don't really understand this. It cannot be the same. I mean, we've got Spanish, we've got French, we've got Turkish, we've got Italian, and then we've got English, and then German, and then Greek and Russian. Now, seriously, March in Russia and March in Italy, it's not going to be the same thing at all, is it? I'm planting them, they'll be fine. Okay, this is mustard seed. Those actually need to be planted later. I like to make my own mustard. I haven't done it for a while, so that would be cool if I could do that. Yeah, parsnip. Can't buy it here. Sometimes I get parsnip if you buy a stew pack. It's frozen in stew packs that you buy from the supermarket, but I have never actually seen them as a vegetable in the shops. And we do like them, so that one's primavera as well. I might need that a bit longer, I don't know. Loofah. I've tried to grow loofah twice in the past, and the first time nothing grew at all. The second time it grew, but there were no flowers, so it didn't fruit. I'm having another go. I have some peas left over from last year. Yeah, I can plant those now. I'm inclined to put those straight in the ground. And these are also green beans. That seems a bit strange. It says April. Again, it's in different languages, so in what country? I think I will leave it till later, but coriander. I grow coriander quite regularly. If the summer is really hot, it goes straight to seed, which you might think is great if you're growing it for the seed, but no, the seeds are so tiny and they have no flavour whatsoever. So let's have a look and see, what does that say? March. I am going to leave that because it needs to be a bit warmer. Perpetual spinach. This is seeds that I collected. We do like our spinach. If I have room, I might just scatter some of that direct into the garden. Ah, now that is an oleander. So is that the same as this? I think not. It'll be exciting. The only other thing I think that might be is we have wild iris growing. Maybe I collected that. So I'm going to plant some of those. Look at these. That's what parsnip seeds look like. That's just going to blow away. Oh goodness. Look at this. Yeah, it's exciting. The plants that heart up, like the cabbages and the iceberg lettuce, I have less success with. Don't know what the issue is there. I'll show you what I mean. I mean, this is a red cabbage. I think it's starting, but it's very open. And my spinach, we've been having spinach, but some of the leaves have started going sort of yellow, like that. I won't use those. I think the reason for that is it's been so dry. I know the sun is shining, it looks great, but look what I'm wearing. I've got a cardigan on. I've got a jumper on, underneath which I have another jumper, underneath which I have a thermal vest. Now, it is not cold by UK standards by a long shot, but the slight breeze that you can see blowing the trees and my hair, it's coming from the north and it is bitter. Not as bad as it was, but hey ho. Sorry about that. I realise I tell you about these birds and the wildlife and I don't get any of it on camera, but I am sorry about that, but you know, my camera's not up to the wildlife thing and that was so fast. I do not know what type of bird that was. It looked white like an egret, which is not a threat to my chickens at all, but it circled round and the one of the hens gave the alarm call. Not the cockerel, I might add. He was pretty lame. It was when one of the others gave the alarm call, he then decided, okay girls, it's time to go home, and he led them all back in to the run. But I had to go over there and make sure they were locked in. But that's it for this week. Can't promise another video next week because I have no idea what's going on. Although we have got some exciting stuff to talk about. In particular, we have sorted out, or are in the process of sorting out, our grey water. It's only taken us 10 years. So that is definitely for another film because it's not quite at the point where I can film anything for you yet, but it's coming up. Okay, this is a heartfelt request. Please subscribe. If you watch the videos but you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You don't have to hit the bell icon. You don't have to get notified every time I put a film up. Your subscription helps my numbers grow. And as I have recently found out, if I can get to 1,000, which seems almost impossible since I'm not even at 500 yet, but if I can get to 1,000 subscribers, I can start earning some money from the adverts that appear during my films. And although most of my films don't get that many views, there are one or two that are definitely up in the thousands, and that would earn some money, if not a lot, for me, which would pay for more seeds, that's for sure. Okay, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye now.